Everyone, and welcome to today's video. This is a B1 level grammar lesson. We're going to start talking about adverbs. So what is happening in each of these pictures? Just see if you can describe each of these pictures. So the old woman is walking slowly. The man runs quickly. And he is driving dangerously. So slowly, quickly, and dangerously are all adverbs. And just like adjectives are used to describe nouns, adverbs are used to describe verbs. So it tells how the woman is walking. So slowly describes walking, quickly describes the verb runs, and dangerously describes the verb is driving. Okay, so now match the pictures to the sentences. You can pause the video, try that on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. So George does his homework carefully. That's picture B. Tina is waiting patiently for the bus. That's picture A. And you must talk quietly in a hospital. That's picture C. So an adverb modifies a verb. So the children were speaking loudly in the classroom. Were speaking is the verb, loudly is the adverb. The teacher spoke seriously to his students. Again, spoke is the verb, seriously is the adverb. And during the storm, the wind was blowing wildly. So was blowing is the verb, wildly is the adverb. Okay, so adverbs are not the same as adjectives. An adverb modifies a verb. The boy spoke rudely to his parents. So the adverb rudely describes how he spoke. An adjective modifies a noun. The rude boy spoke to his parents. Here, boy is a noun, so we have to use the adjective form rude. So an adverb tells us the answer to the question how. The baby cried. How did the baby cry? The baby cried softly. The man walked across the street. How did the man walk? We could say he walked quickly, slowly, swiftly, carefully across the street. All right, see if you can complete the sentences with one of the words from the boxes. You can pause the video, try it on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. Oscar, please, you must listen carefully or you won't understand. I learned Italian in high school, but I speak it badly. I don't understand English well, so can you speak slowly? We must walk quickly or we will arrive late. Did you know that Christopher bakes perfectly? It is raining heavily today, so you cannot go outside. It was a long drive home, but we arrived safely. And in a library, you must talk quietly. So how to make adverbs? So many adverbs are formed like this. You take the adjective and you add ly to make the adverb. So bad becomes badly, quick becomes quickly, serious becomes seriously, sudden becomes suddenly. If the adjective has two syllables and it ends in y, you remove the I and then you add ILY to the adjective to make the adverb. So heavy becomes heavily, sleepy, sleepily, angry, angrily, happy, happily. And if the adjective ends in a consonant plus an E, you remove the E and add ly to make the adverb. So terrible becomes terribly, incredible, incredibly, comfortable, comfortably. Okay, so make some adverbs from these adjectives. So hungrily, miserably, luckily, correctly, gently, responsibly, easily, horribly, certainly, and healthily. Okay, so adjectives tell us about a noun. That is a beautiful painting. Adverbs tell us about a verb. He paints beautifully. So here he speaks English and Spanish perfectly. So perfectly modifies the verb speaks. All right, so now you'll have to identify these as adjectives or adverbs. So the angry woman shouted loudly at the young girl. So angry is an adjective, and loudly is an adverb. It is cold today, and it is snowing heavily. So cold is the adjective, and heavily is the adverb. You need to read and write carefully. Again, carefully is the adverb. Landon laughed loudly at his friend's silly joke. Loudly is the adverb, and silly is the adjective. Okay, so go ahead and read this very short story and see if you can find the adverbs and adjectives. And there are 5 adverbs and 6 adjectives. So go ahead and pause the video, try that on your own, and then you can restart when you're ready to check your answers. Right, so Lenny woke up at 7 a.m. and ate a big breakfast quickly. So big is an adjective, and quickly is an adverb. He felt tired. Tired is an adjective. He ran rapidly to the bus stop. So rapidly is an adverb. It was raining heavily. Heavily is an adverb. When the bus arrived, Lenny was cold and wet. So cold and wet are adjectives. Lenny works in a modern building. Modern is an adjective. He is a famous architect. Famous is an adjective. And he works seriously and carefully. So seriously and carefully are both adverbs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 adverbs, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 adjectives. All right, use a verb and an adverb, and be careful with the verb tense. Again, you can pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. Okay, so did you see Henry's pictures? He really can draw beautifully. You cannot be tired and drive a car. You must drive responsibly. I didn't understand you. Can you explain it simply? Please stop talking. You need to finish your book quietly. Right, now you want to choose the correct word. I think Tobin is a bad guy. We use bad because we are modifying the noun guy. He always speaks badly about other people. Here we use the adverb badly because we're talking about how he speaks. Rebecca likes to wear, should be colorful clothes to work. So clothes is a noun, so that's why we would use the adjective form colorful. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Go back. Okay, that is a, should be beautiful suit because suit is a noun. It's describing the suit. Well done. You have answered all the questions correctly because we're modifying the verb answered. And please walk carefully because the pavement is icy. So it's the adverb because it's modifying the verb walk. The rain started to fall suddenly. So suddenly is modifying the verb fall. Natalie opened the door slowly. So this is modifying the verb opened. You don't need to shout. I understand you perfectly. So perfectly describes understand. And he worked so hard that he slept heavily for 10 hours. So it's describing how he slept. All right, so again, this is just another review of how to make adverbs. In many sentences, the adverbs come after the verbs. So the children were speaking loudly in the classroom. And usually adjectives come before nouns. I bought a new white shirt. But remember that adjectives can also come after some verbs. So the children were quiet. He looks tired and unhappy. So the to be verbs and the sense verbs, look, feel, smell, taste, the adjectives normally come after those verbs. All right, so do you need an adverb or an adjective in each of these sentences? Again, you can pause the video, try it on your own, and restart when you're ready to check your answers. So that chocolate cake smells delicious. So that's smells is a sense verb. So that's why we use the adjective delicious. Children should cross the street carefully. So here it's modifying the verb should cross. Robert looks happy today. So again, happy is one of the sense verbs. So that's why we use the adjective happy. We feel excited about the summer holidays. So again, feel is a sense verb. So we use an adjective after it. And Jemima thinks that broccoli smells disgusting. Again, smells is a sense verb, so it's followed by an adjective. Okay, so here are the adjectives, but you might need to change them into adverbs to make them correct in the sentence. So I'm sure that one day I will speak English fluently because it's describing how you want to speak. So Dylan sat nervously thinking about the exam. Again, it's telling how he sat. The old man was breathing heavily because he smoked cigarettes. And the bank is usually a safe place to keep your money. Here we use the adjective safe because we are modifying the noun place. The cat sat lazily on the armchair and slept all day. Wow, your hair looks perfect. And because looks is a sense verb, so it's followed by an adjective. Allison and Christian smiled happily as their father took their photo. So it's describing how they smiled. And the mouse scuttled quickly across the floor when it saw the cat. So scuttled is the verb, it's an action verb, and so we use the adverb quickly. All right, so think about what you can do quietly, and then look at each of the adverbs and think of sentences for each one. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.